Katowice after winning the Polish invite to the play-in. So yeah, the big change for them is adding Innocent, right? That was a while ago, over 6 months ago, but they've added in some experience. And that's one thing that this team has that's kind of cool, because we looked at Polish CS and we say there's a lot of history there. Well, one of the historians is Sparrow, because he is behind this team in the coach capacity, and now we have Innocent in the server. So there's definitely some experienced pieces who have been around the block, been to a major before. So we'll have to see how this young Rebels team fare against a focused Fnatic. Walking in A main on Ancient here for a little pistol pop, but Rebels are very quick to rotate.
Olive has the line, but they're going to get out past him. Ooh. Oh my god, this is a skirmish, a brawl. Crims puts it back in Fnatic's favor. And it's all eyes on Kisarek, but he's got the angle over here in mid. Nog walks into his death.
Look at that lean for Kisarek.
I mean, look who you're up against, bro. You gotta lean in close if you want to catch Crim sleeping.
Trying to fake it out, but Temple is a hard fight. Crims won't commit, though. He could have walked round behind. Instead, comes back out into the smoke. He got spotted. Now he's being hunted. He doesn't know it. Smoke inside plant, and Kisarek waits for him to come back out through where he just came from. Rebels with a pistol. Nice round for Kisarek. A little tap. Closes it. You see some hype on the cams as well. And there's definitely some firepower on this Rebels team, right? And I don't think I can even reference a lack of experience as a big problem for this Rebels roster, because even though they've only attended a couple of bigger events, right, where they go to a pro league, they go to a Katowice, that's enough to get you aware of what this LAN feels like, of what the pressure feels like, of what you're playing for. Of course, a major is very different, but this isn't a team on one of their first events. Aggressive round for Fnatic.
I think, even when you look at like a Fnatic, you have some experienced pieces, sure, but even someone like BlameF, who's been around and always been in the conversation for a while now, only been to one. So linking up with Crims, someone who's had successes there in the past, you hope maybe that is what it takes.
Oh, but they get caught in the crunch machine. It's a special invention by Fnatic. Crossfire from cave to sight. It's because they get crunched, Harry. It's a bit of an awkward post-plant for Rebels. And flashes were very good at middle. One player commits, the other doesn't. They get separated. Force buy for Fnatic pans out. And I'm expecting Fnatic to play with a lot of confidence inside of this group, right? They've got 9 rounds for Na'Vi. That is not bad at all. This is a team that should think they're better, to be perfectly honest, than a lot of the rosters here. Let's see if they play like it. Because I won't lie, the recent results for Fnatic have been dire. Maybe this new input of an AWP can change the tune for a legendary organization at Majors. Good fake here. BlameF with a classic maneuver has walked out onto the empty site.
Fnatic are going to go rejoin him.
Oh,
BlameF hears the footsteps, knows that they're rotating over, but he's in a position to try and control this.
Oh,
it looked like they wanted to lean back away as BlameF heard all those footsteps moving over. But in doing so, they're left in the prying eyes of that 5-7 flank. It's the A plant after all. Natus creeping up after getting that bomb down, looks to fight in at CT and lives to regret it. BlameF tried to open this up with the lurk out through A, but isn't able to clutch up. And Fnatic need him to. That 1v2 not found as Rebels return with a force buy of their own. Crazy stuff on that flank over towards Donut.
dude, 5-7 is so good right now. It does feel like, alongside the MP9, the most overpowered gun. But I would say the difference is the MP9 feels powerful because of how frequent running gun is, whereas this gun is just powerful. High damage pistol. Headshots are pretty decent range.
Rebels are saying how happy they are there in that moment.
Live translation.
Oh dear.
It's hot. Fnatic are a little on an island right now. They're still 2 in mid, so they don't want to commit B. But it's actually empty. Oh, Innocent. That's an angle. Matty's peeks into it, but won't survive. Innocent's very committed right now. He might want to get out. His teammate's coming to double down with him. Going to swing off contact. He's Flame with an entry, body the same, and they don't know Casey's here as well.
Oh, Crims
Right.
narrowly locks that one in. And so just Olive left up against it. I don't know where he's gotten to. I don't know what he's up to. I wonder if they let BlameF play first or if Fnatic are just going to group here. Looks like they're just going to decide to meet up over on lane, approach this as a 3v1.
Crims wasn't low, I would get it, but really at this point you should just go for 3.
Play the trade game.
Noise made, Olymp now. Locked in, ready. Blame coming cave. Smoke is down, and Olymp. Ooh, he gets it off the bomb. 8 seconds, they're on the clock. They got to plant default. Good cover for Blame, needed that. Bit scary, if you ask me. But Fnatic able to get rid of the force buy back, and Rebels have 1 full eco. I say that, they are putting everything in. I guess they have no loss bonus, sorry. So
Yeah, back and forth, right? They start. Both teams winning these force rounds.
makes perfect sense to buy here.
Nice! Good fucking round, Ben. Good job.
You took 52 with the nade, Ben. 52!
52. Body's sounding Swedish out here.
Too much time around Crims.
And now Nork. Never trust a Dane.
Of course he does now. Be awkward if he didn't, I suppose. North.
Oh!
Yeah, like that. That's clean. Casey, receiving end of the Nork swing.
That hurts.
But the 5-7, you've seen it do damage before. BlameF seeming acutely aware of this, though, goes back and checks.
Nice. But he's so low. They're coming up ramp. He's in the open. Had to get the drive-by headshot. Fnatic, they wait for the flank. We're going to see a lot of this. I mean, this was the piece. This was a classic blame, even on Astralis, right? Like, when he was leading, it was ugly a lot of the time. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't #1 blaming game leader stand, but he had so many, 4-1s, maybe too many 4-1s, or just playing really late lurks, sometimes too late. But I will say, in the couple of rounds we've seen, he's had impact, he's had better timing. That 4-1 in the second round is what worked. And then they're on full eco, so he runs out mid first.
Yeah. No, but honestly, I think...
Yeah, it's born.
With... what I hope that we continue to see is, like, BlameF put himself in these positions, because, like, when you can do it as well as he does, fair enough, never entrusting this to anyone else. It's kind of your whole style. But thus far, I think he's done a far better job of just being super active in like, these lurks. And it's finding a lot more impact. It's not like we're left watching him try and clutch rounds all the time. He's doing a lot more to assist the team.
Yeah.
And... you can imagine, after the benching from Astralis and leaving that project, finding yourself here in Fnatic, and now you've had the run of complexity into that Astralis squad, where both times it hasn't really panned out for you, even though individually you've played well. I think, like, surely that's the one where you see him play similarly, but just adapt it a little.
Oh, I was going to say, what are they doing here? Because it's a 4-man execute B, but then Blame's lurking. Are they going to pull back? But the awkward thing that changes this round is Rebels smoke ramp instead of Molly, so Fnatic now kind of can't go. But they are being very loud. They are trying to make it super clear that they're in the site, or outside the site. Blame is still waiting for his timing in A main. Matty's with a clear. They need a trade. He's trapped now. Oh, Innocent. Great double kill. Crim still gets his response, but Blame is stuck in main and he hasn't moved, so... the Kisarek holding onto this lurk. They're not falling for it. They're going to have to make it look like B. Not clearing the top leaves Blame dead, but 2v2 with B open for now.
Oh, drive-by from Norg. One bullet would have done it. One bullet would have teed you up to win that round. And now he's even ready. Right spot to deal with Kisarek. He goes unchecked. That's a Nork and Crims round. The Swedes getting it done for Fnatic. All 5 between the two of them.
Very well played from Nork. Hit some bangers. Good to see Kisarek. I think being an A anchor in this game is just going to be hard. Because you want to rotate.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the other things, when you're up against Blame, you always have to be cognizant of those really late lurks trying to punish you. And so you won't really get to bite down on info as much as you might in another game. Going to be something Rebels have to keep their eye on.
Swing out mid with a late flash, but... oh my god, he hits the wall bang. Still no worry. Innocent has gone through the smoke.
Natus was aware he was walking into something there, so they know about this player out towards heaven. If Body is able to piece together the double mid setup, I think Fnatic do just head up ramp into B.
Innocent somehow avoids every bullet, runs through the molly back into cave, but Fnatic are playing for the long side, so not really much the pistols can do here.
Sharp on the extremities for Fnatic, these jagged edges. Innocent over in cave, meanwhile, he's a smoothie.
Damn, I thought the jagged edges was a sick line, but it was actually just a setup for a pun. Who knew? How deep does the rabbit hole go, Harry? But alas, it's only Innocent.
Ooh.
Fnatic keep it clean enough. 6 rounds. We got big money on Crims as well. Okay.
To be fair, I did not think he was going to die there.
No, but also
he probably didn't need to go running closer to the bomb, but regardless,
It is ancient.
He was just saying how much money they have.
Flex, I guess. It's like burning wads in front of you. Wads of cash.
It's like the new Fire Festival, burning wads.
A-Rush. And there's Kisarek here at least. They play a weaker mid setup, so Flay can rotate quick. They're already in the site. Watch out for your AWP. Kisarek gets 2 over the top. Flay has got to be careful, though. They are flooding over the site.
Oh, body caught, nades out, nades pulled. Makes it nice and easy for Olymp. Natus tries to clothesline the Temple players, but it's just good for the first. It's left to blame F.
All right, what's he got? This shadow on the Temple Peak is not good. Blame knows it, but it doesn't matter because he gets shot in the back by a flank. Definitely been talking about Blame a lot, but Natus is actually one of the super interesting pieces of this Fnatic team because young prospect, a lot of firepower, and kind of funny when you consider the region of all the draws Fnatic have. I mean, the region they're in, sorry, the region he's in, being Slovakia, and there's 3 Czech teams in this group. So he's got a lot of, I would expect some familiarity, maybe even some friends. Nice shot, there it is from Natus, showcasing that prowess. Excellent opening kill, they needed that. It's forced Rebels into an uncomfortable stack on B. Not a lot of room. Maybe they're going to go hunting down ramp. That's what North is hoping for. They have to cancel now. And more spam damage. Body will finish the job this time. Dead as a doorknob, Harry.
Yeah, Flay's wondering where the rest of the round went.
Just sat behind a smoke. Fnatic are wondering where the hell he is. They've cleared the whole map.
I think they know. I think by this point they know where he is.
Well, I know he's A at least. Flame's not even out of A main yet.
Lovely stuff from the Nork AWP. Didn't have to be super flashy, didn't have to be super high risk, just sits on his laurels, denies the aggression, stops Rebels coming through with that B take down the ramp.
Entry was sick from Natus, and the wallbangs not only killed a player, but it also did a lot of damage to Casey earlier. So, Fnatic keeping the pressure on this B-bomb site, looking for a really strong first half. Rebels just feels like they're in a box right now, Harry, and Fnatic is shaking the box. Dizzy, upside down. Nice deeg, though. Any more? Oh my god, there's a lot of grenades. Crims with a clean one. Flank is fast.
Backstab there, gets the spot off, but Casey still makes it out. Blame F. Good for the trade. They're paranoid about another man in through main, and will Nor be able to deal with this? He will. Lovely little flick hit onto Innocent. Blame F finishes the job. Fnatic a runaway T-side, 8-3. Nothing but one and done rounds here for Rebels.
I've seen enough. It's not a side grade. It's an upgrade. It's a straight up upgrade on the Orc. Playing some great CS in this game. Very confident peaks, doing it with the rifle, doing it with the orb. Looking like a potent addition to this roster. Felt like Rebels haven't had a chance to play aggressive and catch Fnatic off
yeah,
guard.
and I think that's one of the strengths of this Fnatic. You have Nork, who really doesn't mind sitting back and waiting for the kills to come his way. Then you have BlameF, who you know will find himself in those other passive spots where the AWP doesn't lie. And so it's like, what do you do? In the rounds you've tried aggressing B, Nork's holding you and waiting for that. In the rounds where you try going A, BlameF is lurking around there. Occasionally, Fnatic are throwing in these fast mid-pops with 2 to 3 players, sometimes even the Heaven Wrap. So it's like, nowhere feels safe right now for Rebels. They don't feel comfortable in any spot on the map.
And they're still trying, and I get it. Sitting back just means Fnatic are going to take bits of the map away from you methodically. But every bit of aggression has been punished, it feels like. Innocent pushing Cave, dead. Flay giving it a go. Bodies here. This could be a 5v or 4v4 rather, and Flay's grabbed it. That's good info for Fnatic. They'll just commit to this A. Through Donut into only Olymp.
BlameF in position to control the rotates again. And he's just going to let them sift past in the opening stages of the retake. He's not trying to slow them down or buy his teammates any more time. He's hoping he can come in and be the guy to win the whole round on this backstab. Crim's even chasing.
Oh my.
He falls deep in the spawn, but now they're not ready for BlameF. That kill's picked up for free.
Yeah, good reset as well. Go play the bomb, which is actually planting donuts. Matt is in the molly, takes one more for his troubles, and he taps out the AWP. That's a beautifully put together half of Fnatic. Methodical is the word to take away, right? They are just shutting down small bits of the map, bit at a time, and holding the extremities, like you said. No, I don't even see a way you can beat that if you're Rebels. Look like a very hard game to play where you've got to be winning those retakes. But they never got a chance to break the money of Fnatic. They never put them on pistols after those early round trades. It's got to be a very difficult game for the Rebels right now.
Yeah, it's crazy to think, like, if it wasn't for that miraculous 5-7 flank round, this would actually feel even more one-sided.
Yeah.
Nice! Good job.
Oh, you can hear the screams through the other camera, like the next door. That's interesting. First time I've seen that. All right, Fnatic dealing with a calm pistol from Rebels, but they're looking to be execute. Olymp trying to punish both A and middle. Good position to do so. Fnatic just hang on in mid. Waiting for something to give.
Well, Olymp and his attempt to punish the back does not pan out. And now for Rebels, the challenge they were always going to have here with not having mid is that bomb has to get across. They have all these long sight lines to fight through up into the heaven.
Oh.
Flay, making it feel like it's doable, has brought this back down to a 1v2. 3 kills deep in the round for Flay, but he needs the ace clutch if he wants to give Rebels a fighting chance here. And BlameF's reposition is crazy. They just saw him pushing A main earlier on. Now he's found himself over towards the long side. No pressure to peek this. Dual Berettas, guns for the job. And this whole time, Flay is paranoid about Norking Cave. He can't go anywhere else but committing to B, because you don't know where BlameF is. And I think it's that tunnel vision onto Cave that will net BlameF this round for Fnatic.
Yeah.
Credit to him for playing the headshot percentage too.
True. Just guaranteeing the kill. 17-6 on Blame, but a lot of impact has come from that scoreline. Nork as well. looking solid. I mean, there's no weak player on Fnatic. Crims is 6-9, but it's not. It doesn't matter. It's not him holding back. Felt like Fnatic just also had the perfect counter to that pistol again without even knowing, right? Like they go for the double clear on this position. Olim not expecting a second man. And then, as you said, the bomb's stuck behind door. It can't get across heaven. And Fnatic could have let it in, but they choose to fight with 3 players in heaven. Perfect setup.
Good shit.
Wow. Nice.
10-3 and a 4 spy. That's desperate.
Yeah, you know, just trying to maximize rounds where you have guns, and if you're rebels at this point, right, it's... I don't want to feel like you only have one chance ever to turn around this T side. You at least have something to fight for here. Crims is ready to fast flank. He's playing up close in mid. Him and BlameF actually starting to peel away. Nork wins that opener, drops down now. They will run him down, so it's just a one and done for that A site hold. There's Crims rotating off of mid. BlameF here as well. Molly and Flash force him to duck out of there. Body, not ready for Innocent, already on this line, and that's given over a real freebie here. A chance for Rebels, but they line up for BlameF.
Ouch.
Kissarek's getting boxed in. Fnatic have got him surrounded here. Gonna need to win one of these fights and swinging on out. BlameF makes quick work of him. 20 kills deep for BlameF as Fnatic stick the landing up against that force.
It's awkward.
Bomb plant here like means Rebels can bring out some pistols and armor in the next, but really, you know, this is still a one rifle round game for the Rebels where they're not going to get a chance to really show what their T-side's made of.
They chose not to play a rifle round in this game. That's a decision you make. If you force at 9-3 without a bomb plant, sorry, 10-3 rather, like you're basically buying till the game's over, and you're hoping you win something. I don't think we see a 5v5 rifle round in this map, Harry, on this second half.
Oh, and it all just seems a bit dead on the Rebels cams as well. It's very quiet in that room. Nothing to be excited about if you're the Rebels.
A reassuring map for Fnatic, though. We know they have potential, and we saw the score of that Na'Vi game. Our opener here to start the day off the back of a 5-round T-side on Inferno against the world's best. Fnatic looking to just make quick work of this map. And this is the best buy for Rebels they can manage. 4 rifles and put them to use. Bit of spam does a lot of damage, and BlameF will finish off the retreat. Man is down ramp. It's overwhelmed, but the FAMAS also takes 1. This is a good try for Rebels, and they can reset for that A site. Fnatic will be caught off guard. Oh, he's deep. But he's still running. He's still running.
Yeah, Olib thinks he has way more space than he actually does there. He wanted to take everything away, hoping that all that attention over towards B had made Fnatic pull both players over there. And so it's a real nasty surprise when Nork is still floating around. He'll go on and close it. Fnatic 12-3, looking to lock in a dominant win here in their second game at the RMR.
Very impressive game for Fnatic. Not much else to say about it. We've had the answer every step of the way. And here we go again. Rebels just trying to hold on. that tick as well. Now they know they're coming cave.
I mean, Fnatic don't just have the info and the positioning in this round. I mean, I say that, like, Nork is all alone over at B, but it's how much util they've even held on to here, right? 30 seconds left, you still have 3 smokes for Fnatic. Like, what do you even do if you're Rebels here? You're going to have to play through the util, and even when you do, there's more where that came from. Nades now raining in, Molly's raining in, all trying to do chip damage to Rebels, never letting them get comfortable in this post-plant. A second volley of util. Innocent dead over on the long side. Fnatic.
Oh, he hit it.
They have shown up in this game and they have left no room for rebellion. Fnatic pick it up 13-3 from start to finish in full control. There is never even a moment where they break a sweat. And this is one where it even feels more dominant maybe than the scoreline looks to show. If it wasn't for the back and forth across the first 3 rounds of this, Fnatic could have very easily picked this up 13-1.
An absolute